In this video, we're going to cover 6 highly effective habits for managing your email. Email is one of those things that we all use, but that no one shows us how to use properly. And most people don't know how to think about email as a communication medium.
So the habits in this video are the result of many years of experimentation on our part, as well as the refinement of the discussions that we've had with clients, customers, and Asian efficiency readers. We think that these are the 6 most important universal habits to have when it comes to managing your email. So the first habit is to not use your email inbox as your to-do list program. This is one of the biggest mistakes I see people make. Email is a communication medium that contains information, and information is not always a task. The real problem comes when you have 15 unread emails and 4 of them are actual tasks, and 11 of them are just emails that contain information. Now your to-do list looks really intimidating, even though you only have 4 items in there that you need to work on. Plus, it's hard to distinguish the tasks from the rest when everything is in your inbox. It just makes it very difficult to find the things you need whenever you're working on something. Another problem with this habit is that you are letting someone else dictate your priorities. Someone else can control your day by just sending you a bunch of emails, and all the planning you did goes out the window. So stop using your email inbox as your to-do list. Your new habit will be to use a to-do list alongside your email inbox. Whenever you go through your inbox, anytime you see a task or something you need to do, write it down on your to-do list and file away the email.
The second habit is what is commonly known as inbox zero. So whenever you handle email, you want to get your inbox completely empty. And you do this by using the email handling process that we talked about earlier in this module. So if you open up your email client with the purpose of checking your email and you have 13 new and unread emails, what you want to do is run the email handling process on all 13 emails. You can quickly reply, you can put it on hold, you can put it on follow-up, or you can file it away. And you want to do this for every single email in your inbox until you're at inbox zero.
The third habit is not to use the reply to all button. 99% of the time, you don't need this. Before you use it, really think through if everyone needs to know this information to do his or her job. If it's kind of nice to know, but not vital, don't use it. You'll see why this habit is important in the next video on boomerang theory.
The fourth habit is to always keep your reference materials in reach whenever you're handling email. This means keeping your database or your enterprise wiki or your Dropbox folder open so you can quickly pull up reference materials that you need and so that you can handle emails with speed.
The fifth habit is using canned responses. Having a simple text file somewhere with common responses, especially the brief responses that you can just copy and paste into the email, is very useful. Now, if you want to get fancy with it, you can also use text expander software, which will let you pre-program keyboard shortcuts for particular responses.
The last tip is to recognize that sometimes email is actually not the best tool. If you find that someone just keeps emailing you back with email after email after email, just pick up the phone and call them. You know they're there because they keep on emailing you back in real time. And sometimes calling is much more effective than email. And of course, this being the modern day, if you don't want to call them, you can always instant message them as well.
Exactly. We'll talk about using alternatives to email more in the video on email for teams. So that's 6 new email habits for you. Feel free to reference this video over and over again and teach what you learned here to your peers. Because if you do what we told you today and your peers do it too, everyone is going to save a lot of time.